Ni hao, and welcome back to the Chinese campaign. We've got another big American task force to take care of. Lots of DDs, lots of light cruisers, 4 heavy cruisers of the Frederick class. They are expensive, more so than the Vermont class battleship they have. Also got a Delaware class battlecruiser with the 12-inch guns. It's okay, I think we've seen these before. And a Sentinel class battlecruiser, which I don't think we've seen before. 20 15.2-inch guns. Not very fast though, so I guess it's more like a battleship, really. On our side, we got the Italian battleship Vittoria, well, Italian built, refit by me to make it a little bit better. And 4 Timu class battleships. A bunch of heavy cruisers, half of them being the cheap Jing'an class. A light and 4 DDs. So let's go. Alright. It's a night battle. At least the weather is mostly fine. Let's see, Vittoria starts at the rear. I guess that's okay. There we go, battleships all lined up. The DDs start in one division, that is fine. And let's see. You are a fast heavy cruiser. There's one of the slow ones here. There you are, Jing'an. Detach and join up with the other slow, cheap heavy cruisers. And I want them just following the battleships. I said I want them following the battleships. There we go. And the faster heavy cruisers can just follow the slow ones. So when I need them to, I can have them detach and go do things with their speed. Excuse me. And 1 Metal Snake class light cruiser. I guess it can work as a scout. I don't think any of these battleships have exceptional spotting range. Let's see, how far out is the enemy task force? Yeah, 70 kilometers. So we're just going to speed up the game speed here. Wait for all my ducks to get in a row. And these are all Jingqing 3 class, or 2. And they're identical, so it doesn't really matter, but... How far away are the enemies now? 30 kilometers. Still not spotted. I think that might make it possible for my DDs to get in range with their torpedoes. There we are. Oh, we start very, very close. Guns off, will you? Well, we didn't start very close, but we got close. And the cruiser is now just there to spot. My DDs to get in a good position before I launch. They've not been spotted yet. My battleships are firing. There we go, my light cruiser has been spotted. Now, it's time for torpedoes. 1, 2, 3. New Hampshire is the big one. 4. These have not been spotted. Also, turn their guns off, just in case something gets close. I don't want them giving away their position if it's not necessary. You can launch your torpedoes though. So you've got torps. There's something kind of close, spotting my my DDs. There we go. Torpedo strikes. Torps from my light cruiser probably not going to hit much. Yes, torpedoes are doing things. Flash fire on something. Sunk a DD on the light cruiser. More torpedoes hitting. 16 torpedo hits in total. Who was it that got a flash fire? Was it Delaware? No. No. DDs are completely unharmed. So they can go again. 3 more torpedoes out from my light cruiser. And with the night and the smoke launchers from the enemy DDs and light cruisers, it is very, very hard to spot targets. But it is getting brighter. New Hampshire did not take any torpedoes. She's unharmed. It is getting brighter, so it's about to be morning. Chuzo has launched all of her torpedoes. It is about to be morning, and then our spotting woes, well, no, things will be better. Okay, torpedoes off. They're spotting me now. I'm not spotting them. I want that big battlecruiser gone as soon as possible. 1, it's very expensive, worth a lot of victory points. 2, it's got a lot of firepower. I should probably take a look at it once it's spotted again. See what kind of armor it has. It was really slow, so might actually have some armor. Need Chuzo to come in and start spotting things again. There we go. New Hampshire. Do you have armor? Not much. A little bit of armor. Mark IV. I was expecting those guns to be Mark Vs by now. I got my Mark V 15-inch guns very soon after starting the campaign. Well, that's almost 20 years ago now, in-game. Yeah, they're all smoking up, and the DDs are hiding the capital ships in their smoke. It's still night. Where are you headed, Delaware? Okay, keep the torps off just a little bit longer. Guns off. Chuzo. There you go. Hitting something. Now. Now it's torpedo time. New Hampshire, 2 for you, and 2 for the Delaware. The battleship is hiding somewhere. It was a rather small Fine. Gotta wait for that battlecruiser to get spotted again. Smoke is very annoying. There's the battleship. I don't want my DDs to get accidentally hit because the light cruiser is being spotted. I need my light cruiser here to actually spot the enemy, which it's not doing because of the smoke and because it's night. There we go. New Hampshire, Delaware. Now it's morning. That's why the ship suddenly got visible again. Get those torps launched before they go invisible. It was like suddenly turning on the light. The way night turned into morning. Funny how that works. Can my DDs get away? Here come the torpedoes. Don't think we're gonna get a lot of hits on what we want to hit. Battleships, please. Target what I want you to target. Don't need you all firing at the heavy cruisers. Did I get a lot of torpedoes out of that? No, not really. Not really. Got some, but not on the targets I wanted to hit. But at least it's now morning, and I can see my targets. No. Don't do that stuff. Please, never. Why is that like the default when I split a division? How's our ammo looking on the cruisers? It's kind of decent so far. The Delaware, you got some armor. Not like amazing armor, but some armor. Okay, what I think I want to do here now is just get rid of these heavy cruisers. Because my own heavy cruisers are expending a lot of ammunition just trying to deal with them. And I'd rather just slap them out of the water with my battleships. There we go. Cruiser problem is about to be solved. Cruiser problem has been solved. Vermont. You've, I think that was the one that had a flash fire from the torpedoes. I can keep the auto shell selection now. Now my cruisers are starting to take care of the DDs. And of course my battleships are now too, because their actual targets went invisible. Which is a little bit annoying. And I think these 11-inch armed heavy cruisers, they don't need to be firing at the battle cruiser. They can start dealing with the annoying smoke launching ships. At least the ones I can currently see, like the light cruisers and that DD. Bring my battleships in a little bit closer, because they are, well, not that far away actually. And again, we're gonna select some targets. Like so. Let's see, can we take out this silly little DD? I suspect I have to keep doing that a lot. Okay, someone is targeting a DD. You are targeting a DD. That's not your job. I suspect I have to keep doing that a lot because the enemy ships keep hiding in the smoke, and the second one of my targets becomes invisible, my battleship is going to revert targeting something something useless, like one of them is probably doing now. Yes, it's the An Liang. I don't need you targeting that DD. You can target it with your secondaries. There we go. Problem solved. And cruisers, guns off until you get some better targets. Battleships, you do not... It's so annoying. They switch fire with their main guns to some random new targets while the secondaries keep targeting a ship that they don't even have range to hit. So yeah, we're all gonna target the New Hampshire now. Until now, when suddenly Delaware is once again visible for at least a couple of seconds, maybe. Now you can turn your guns on. Big cruisers. Wow. The battleship just ate a lot of crap. Okay. Now everything is visible. 2 ships targeting Vermont, 1 targeting Delaware, and 2 on New Hampshire. Heavy cruisers. You can target 1 DD each. It's a little bit back and forth. A lot of pulsing to target things, but that's how it goes. And battleships, secondaries, closest DD. It's actually a good thing that the enemy DDs are closing in now. That'll make them easier to take out. And then all the problem with the smoke will go away. Let's take another look at New Hampshire. You got Cordite 3 actually. That's why you got so good range with only Mark 4s, and also very long guns though. So light shells, that also helps. Reduced ammo. So despite having Cordite 3, it might not be super explosive. Or it might be. Let's see if I can just, I think I want to have the Victoria on the thumbnail. How long until this one disappears under the sea? Very soon. There we go. And we're just going to ignore the DD sinking thing. Or maybe more like this, with the sunrise in the background. Do one of each. Okay. Yeah, Gengyao. Not doing too hot, but I think she'll make it. She's no longer being focused by the enemy capital ships. Are we still targeting what we should be targeting? Yes. Excellent. Decent hits on Vermont. Vermont had... yeah, these guys have proper armor. Cleaned those before. Makes me wish I had a couple of battleships in this lineup with 16-inch or bigger guns. Not just 15s. I guess Victoria has 15.6s. They're pretty punchy. So we're once again gonna fine-tune the targeting of these heavy cruisers. So we don't run out of ammunition. Nope, no. I accidentally gave a move order. That's not my intention. Nope. We're gonna keep following. I can move the battleships closer though. Secondaries are working. And the secondary switch to the next closest DD, which is exactly what they should be doing. I don't mind secondaries picking targets of opportunity. That is literally their job. There we go. Main guns out on New Hampshire. All these 11-inch guns on the cruisers here, they don't need to be targeting that poor DD, especially when they're almost out of HE. I want them taking on these light cruisers. And this guy's gonna be gone soon, and it will stop messing up my my targeting. Vermont is out of ammo. Delaware still has ammo. New Hampshire, no more ammo. Well, no more main guns, basically. Didn't run out. The ammunition just got taken out. Might also have been the case with the Vermont. Yeah, several turrets out. She's got an ammo detonation. Not New Hampshire though. Is she gonna sink? The battleship goes down. Okay, yeah, this is when my okay, I know you're now almost out of main gun ammo. At least out of HE, which is the ammo you really need. But it's time for you to get in there. Actually, you can target the Delaware. 11-inch AP is perfect to take on a not very heavily armored battlecruiser. Are we in secondary range of something? I think we are. The 5-inch guns. Almost. And we got a perfect flat angle on Delaware, which is receiving main belt penetrations from the 11-inch guns. That's what I like to see. All the 9-inch armed heavy cruisers, light heavy cruisers basically, are out of ammo. And battleships are almost out of ammo. And that was it. Excellent. One battleship took a decent amount of damage. Two of the DDs got damaged too when the light was turned on, and it became morning. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with this. Who did the most? Victoria, 127,000. Hongjiang not far behind, 126. DDs did respectable damage. Heavy cruisers, not quite so much. But yeah, there we go. A lot of American ships sent down to the bottom. Almost 100,000 victory points too, so that is nice. But November ain't over yet. We got one more battle. Wow, that's a lot of DDs. That is a lot of DDs. One light cruiser, and not gonna count number of DDs. We got the Sheen class battleships, but I think these ones are quite low on ammo. 10 DDs. Alright. Thank you for counting for me, game. Let's get the stuff organized. We are indeed low on ammunition. Even the cruisers. It used to be back in the day. Not that long ago either. What are you doing here? What's up? Okay. Am I just gonna have all my DDs in one go? Sure. One big group of 6 DDs. I think I want to do one opening salvo with the torpedoes. Even the light cruisers are low on ammunition. Yeah, one opening torpedo salvo into what is probably a huge blob of enemy DDs. Might score a couple of hits. And then just pull out. And let the big guns deal with the threat. Also, I think I want to start with my guns turned off. Because there's no point in opening fire at 41 kilometers. Just gonna waste ammo. The enemy DDs do not have amazing torpedo range or anything, so... I think I can safely close to within 25 kilometers before opening fire. Enemy light cruiser has been spotted. There are the enemy DDs. They are, of course, all hiding in their little smoke screen. I wish I had some better vision on them. Let's see, let's all target that one with the guns. And torpedoes on storms. Decent chance of hitting other DDs with the torpedoes. Now, you're turning the guns back on. And we are selecting some targets. Do I have secondaries in range of anything? Maybe soon. No damage taken yet. Oh, my torpedoes might do things here. That's a lot of torpedoes. It's gonna be hard for the enemy DDs to dodge everything. Even if torpedoes versus DDs, typically not the best option. We got this many torpedoes against this many DDs. I'm very surprised that we've only gotten 3 hits. That was a masterful torpedo dodging from the enemy. Of course, the AI, being a computer, can micro each and every one of the DDs at the same time, which would be impossible for a human to do. And with the DDs having very good maneuverability, yeah, it does become possible to dodge all of that, but still. Are we out of HE already? Yes, we are. My heavy cruisers just starting to fire. But my 16-inch heavy shells are just big enough that even if we're only down to AP, you can do some pretty mean things to the DDs. Let's bring in the light cruisers. Do some mopping up. Every now and then a big 16-inch shell hits a DD and chunks it down for like 30,000 damage. It's pretty satisfying. I think we want to go with AP for these guys. Okay, those DDs are dead. Let's bring in the heavy cruisers as well, while they still have some ammunition. Can we dodge that torpedo? Yes. No problem. I love the Sheen class battleships. I think they're a pretty good design. Got lucky there. I keep forgetting that some of these refits of the US Navy DDs have slightly better torpedoes than the originals. Okay, now guns off. Who knows how much ammo you're gonna need next month. And we're almost out of AP for the light cruisers. There we go. You got plenty of HE though. It is just about good enough. We can do some stuff to these DDs. Target one each actually. Oh, I think my my cruisers are out. Some of them still have a little bit of ammo. My light cruisers are also out completely. Fine. I'm playing with the big guns. Now try to actually hit. I could see that one was gonna hit. Let's see if we got a couple of shells that are deviating from the pattern. This one. And any of these? No. Yeah, I think my battleships are all out now. Yep. Well, if nothing else, cruisers still have secondaries. Some of them even have a little bit of primary ammo left. And there it goes. That's the 10th DD. And that's the end of the battle. Not a huge score, but at least we rid the oceans of another 10 DDs. Okay. Oh. I don't think I want to do this. Well, I'm gonna have to think of something. Well, I know last time we made a new light cruiser class that was not as fast as these ones, because I figure I don't really need that kind of speed when I'm not chasing the enemy, because the AI has stopped running away. But sometimes you need that speed to run away yourself, and this is one of those times. So we're just gonna run away. And there it is. Because no matter how wonky the AI designed battlecruiser might be, not taking it on with a single light cruiser. And here we have the situation in reverse. What? 4.2 billion? For a DD. I should have checked if that was the case with the DD that was escorting the battlecruiser in the previous battle, because then it would actually have been worth it to potentially throw away my light cruiser trying to take out the escorting DD. And that's a big DD too. 7,000 tons. It's kind of the cross between a DD and a light cruiser. Well, let's see. Timu, you're joining up with your sisters. Yangshu, you are actually not following. I want you doing things, being a little bit more proactive. My own DDs, you're going home. Heavy cruisers. These are the kind of slow ones. I can keep one of them around. But the Shuji, you are my star this time. Guide Amok, not so much. Let's see, you can actually just join with the battlecruiser, because you both got a 30 knot top speed. I'm curious to see if this very expensive French DD is actually good, or if it's just very expensive. Of course, I don't think there's any real chance that it can do anything serious to this task force, and it shouldn't be hard to sink, seeing as it's not gonna run away. There it is. Well, there he was for a split second. Here we are. That's a good looking DD. That's actually a very good looking DD. I would have given it double guns. And some more torpedoes, I guess. But just the way it looks is very decent. Maybe you can be on the thumbnail. Little French, well, I say little, but as far as DDs goes, this is pretty massive. Now, the torpedoes, 12.7 kilometers, 21 inch. 1.5 inches of armor. Its greatest asset, and probably why it's so expensive, is the 39.6 knot top speed. Gear turbines too. Yeah. They are fast torpedoes though. Almost 70 knot. Let's see, can we actually land a couple of shells on this? It's hard to hit because it's so fast. But if I can just land one or two to slow it down. Actually, battleships. Who knows when you're gonna need your ammo. Ooh, and the enemy scores first blood. Oh, first scratch. A couple of hits on my light cruiser. Yeah, it's very accurate. I don't think there's any danger of it actually outgunning the Shuji in the long run. There we go, partial pen. All I need is one flooding hit. Yeah, extended beam. There we go, flooding. Now it's gonna slow down, and once it does, we're just gonna keep hitting it more and more. Down to 36 knots now. That target fast speed modifier is gonna keep reducing. 35.6 knots. And the hits keep mounting up. More flooding, excellent. You're down to 34.3 now. It gets down to sub 30 knots. Hitting it is not going to be much of a problem anymore. It's done a lot of damage though to my light cruiser. 7,000. Although it's only like empty structure damage, so to speak. It hasn't actually incapacitated it in any way. So even if it was just a one-on-one, I think my light cruiser would be victorious in the end. I wonder how much this is going to be worth in victory points. probably quite a decent score, just because of how expensive it is. So those 10 American DDs we sank in the previous battle would combined be worth less than half of this one. Yeah, because they were about what, 190 million per. So 10 of those, slightly less than 2 billion. Not bad. And there we go. That was the month of November. A lot of ammo expended. Let's see how you're actually pushing in to Burma, because they got 100% army logistics, and I'm at 49 now. The game still considers me blockaded, even though I sank the blockading fleet. But I guess that's gonna pass. Also, I should probably send something here to deal with the Austrians bullying my ally. They go up to 25% chance to succeed. Let's have these guys move closer to Singapore. Maybe get a strike. No, I don't want to use sending going all the way around. That's not really necessary. But sure enough, fine. Because it's not gonna matter that much. Yeah, that's the single light cruiser that was engaged by the French. Let's see. Did the French have a submarine here somewhere? I think they did. Or maybe I sank it. Maybe with these. Anyway. Send this out here. Now, one of these task forces might get to fight this French battlecruiser. That would be nice, because it's quite an expensive one. This one will be done next turn. Invasion of the Philippines. Not sure how it's gonna go. The army stuff here is going backwards. I don't know how that's possible. 60,000 versus 7,000. And it's like being pushed back. Probably because the Americans attacked from here. Might be the case. But here we got 245,000 moving in, so, and 3 million. I think those just started, because that should work. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Yeah, hopefully next month the the game will register that I am in fact no longer being blockaded, and the economy will stabilize. Goodbye, and take care.